Welcome to the Transfer Exchange Show. We are live, and it's the Sun Dream Team FC Fantasy Football League pick, which you can all be a part of. So make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe, make sure you got your pen and pad and you're ready, because I feel like this is going to be interesting. See, I managed to get a team together, and I ended up with actually about 8-9 million spare. So I've had to make a few changes. I'm looking to see whether I've like missed out on subs or something. But I'm my team. I'm looking at my team and I'm like, it's all right. So I made a few changes afterwards. And I've currently got 1.5 million left in the bank.
Right.
But
you've got to think about what it's all about.
Yeah, no, look, usually I just go gun home into this and I just pick a team. I'm like, yeah. But now I've looked at who's playing who week 1 to week 3.
Yeah.
And so I'm breaking it down. This transfer exchange team is winning this league. That's all I'm saying. I think there's 100 grand winnings. So yeah, I'm going to say the 100 grand will go to a good cause. Probably the channel. I'm not going to lie.
Wow.
Upgrading. We've got to upgrade these things. So yeah. I've got my team ready, and I've also got. Hold on. Let's get this. The Dream Team. Bosh. There we go. This nice and fresh transfer exchange show. Start off with goalkeepers. Boom. All right.
Yeah.
First of all, let's make an introduction to everyone here. Nathan, how you doing? Nice to see you again.
Great as usual. Looking forward to this one.
All right. Yeah, I know, because you've been. I mean, last year you weren't best pleased that we ignored the calls for using the Sun. I know I took the mick saying that you've got to use a phone and you've got to call them up, but it's changed since I last used it. But we're using the Sun this time. Steve, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, looking forward to this. I think what it is with this, what people actually got to do. Some people make the mistake of thinking they're putting the best players in.
Yeah,
but it is not about that. I've made the mistake of doing that for the last 10 years. And
10 years.
Every year.
Well, I don't know if you're going to get many picks today.
Every year, I've always gone, that's. Look at that. So I've looked at it at the end and thought, wow, look at that. And it's done absolutely nothing. Although saying that, I wasn't too unpleased with my performance last season.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I dropped the ball on it. I weren't even after about 6 months. I didn't even bother looking at mine. I had about 3 weeks where I didn't change the team, and I just looked at it. And I was just like, "What's the point? What's the point?" Still managed to creep up the table somehow, and I think Reyes won the league on that one. Unbelievable! Shout out to Reyes. Reyes, who was on our show previously, I think he won that league, and there was about 80 people in there, so he didn't do too bad. All right.
Yeah.
My actual team is going to get entered into Nathan's league, and yeah, don't worry, and I will make sure I'm on this. I will be setting alarms to make sure that I beat you in this one.
Yeah, me and all.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I've won the Sun Dream Team, the league this season against all my friends, and I won the Euros.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it last season, because it's not.
Well said, because that was your last. That was your last. And the comment section, do not be shy tonight, because we need your help as well. We want your input. So if someone makes a trash call, or you think it's a rubbish call, I want to hear about it. I want to hear what you would put in instead. Don't just sit there silently. I want to see who you would put instead. All right, let's get this underway. First of all, goalkeepers. Who's going first?
Well, we have to talk about why you're going to choose the goalkeeper. For me, I'm choosing a goalkeeper who I know is going to get the most clean sheets this season. That's the thing. That's all it's about. Most clean sheets, no yellow cards, and that's what you want. So it's going to have to be a City goalkeeper for me. If you're picking
All right.
I'm going with Ederson.
All right. It's a good start. It's a good start.
It is a good start.
I've also gone for Ederson. Previously, I did stick in David De Gea because for 3 million, I mean, 3 million is a bit of a bargain for a goalkeeper who's going to probably, I'm not going to say guarantee, but let's just say if he is playing, guarantee Man United to get in top 4. Yeah,
well, that's where the problem is, kids. Is he going to be playing?
Now, this is what I'm saying. If Dean Henderson is there and David De Gea there, I feel that David De Gea is going to be playing. I don't think Dean Henderson will be playing. However, as I said, I had a little bit of spare money. So as soon as I saw that I had spare change, I swapped that out. Because Man City don't concede goals. There was and ahhing in my head over Alisson, but nah, not Liverpool. Although they didn't have a Van Dijk last season, I can't say that Van Dijk's going to come in and seamlessly fit back into the team. So I have gone for Ederson.
That's the best shout we've got because, like I said, exactly what you just said there. It's the best shout we can have.
Mm-hmm. Stephen, you went for?
I went for. I'd look at who would get the most clean sheets, and my team that I picked, I wanted to do this silly thing and like spread it about a bit. In other words, not have all the same players from the same team in my team. So I was looking at Martinez for 3 million. I thought that was good, but then I thought, is he going to have the same sort of season as he did last season? So I thought not. I thought of Ederson, but I swerved it. But in the end, I went for Alisson.
Okay.
I just thought, looking at Liverpool's defence and the way they attack, they're not going to let many goals in. They ain't. And he's a top goalkeeper. It could have been Alisson, it could have been Ederson, but for me, it was Alisson.
All right. So, seeing as we've got two picks have gone for Ederson and one for Alisson, again, not bad picks. It's Ederson that gets the call. Ederson is our first pick.
I'm not giving away any of my gems of the way I think at all. I'm going to leave you to it because end of the day, I've got what I've got for a reason. And I know what this is all about now. So I'm not going to mess around.
Are you saying I don't hold anything back because you think I'm going to steal your team to put in my team?
No.
This is the transfer exchange team.
You start the first week, you can make your subs any time in the season. So if the keeper's not doing well, or Van Dijk comes back, starts looking good, Alisson might get thrown in. But right now, my bets are Ederson all day is going to be ahead because Van Dijk might not even be back. He'll be back and come out. He'll be out first. Anyway, he won't play straight away every game. And nor is the other boy playing at the back as well. So they got to get back to normal. So I can't see them being watertight like before, straight away. So anyway.
Minesh gives a shout out. He says he would go for Kasper Schmeichel. Now let's have a little quick look at Leicester's first fixtures. Wolves. Leicester have got Wolves. Then they've got West Ham. Then they've got Norwich.
Ooh.
Then they've got Man City. Now, the first 3 games, it's not a bad shout, but that Man City game, you best get ready for that substitution, otherwise you're going to get absolutely wrecked. So
you got Norwich and Figgy. Nah, mate. They're going to score against them all day. All 3 of them teams are going to score against Leicester.
Oh, yeah? All right, man. They're just getting called out.
About an attack, you know.
All right, The newcomers. Come on. Hear the response. The newcomers. Nathan's saying the newcomers will score past Leicester. They will not fear them, and they will go gun ho against them. So at least going to concede a goal. But Man City, there's that fear factor. Same with Liverpool, but I just feel Man City have got that little bit of the edge. Let's go for your 2 centre-backs. I know it doesn't matter whether they're centre-backs or not, but I don't want to just go all 4. All right? So let's go for your 2 that you've got into the central defence. Not that it makes a difference. I've gone for, again, doesn't make a difference. I've actually got 2 centre defenders. I've gone for Virgil van Dijk and I've gone for Ruben Diaz. If Virgil van Dijk is playing, which I feel like he will be playing, he scores goals as well. And it's Liverpool. And Ruben Diaz, again, it's Man City, clean sheets. And I think I'm quite surprised he was actually only 4 million. So those are my 2 centre-backs. Again, didn't mean to pick 2 centre-backs. I thought I swapped that out for Kieran Tierney. Because I can't pick an Arsenal defender. So yeah, I swapped that out. I normally go for mostly fullbacks, but I think Virgil van Dijk, if he does come back, it's going to be the same player. I don't see him being much different. Who have you gone for, Nathan?
I've gone for Ruben Diaz.
All right.
He was a dead cert last year. Clean sheets galore. Great ratings most of the time. So they're going to be the same back 4 again. I can't see them messing around. So that's why I've gone with the goalkeeper. Ruben Diaz is in there. And I need to quickly have a look at my team again to check who my second defender is.
I was quite surprised that they had, I think they've got John Stones. He's 4 million as well, but there's a few players over Ruben Diaz who cost a little bit more.
Went quite expensive, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. Is that because he got quite a few points last year then?
Yeah, that's what I remember who I've got. I've gone for Maguire. I expect him to now really enjoy playing with Varane. And I think he's going to be getting good ratings because of it. We're going to have a back 4 that's going to be settled. And with Shaw, Maguire, Varane and Wan-Bissaka. And I think that Maguire's going to come out looking a lot better than he's been looking. And he's even been doing good last year. So I think him, rating's going to be high. Clean sheets are going to be good as well.
Right. That's the one thing you do have to look out for as well. Sun Dream Team, they do the player ratings week by week. So you get an additional point if you get... is it over 7? And then you get, if you get a star man, you get an extra 2 or 3 points.
Yeah.
So it's not just about you looking for a defender who potentially score goals. If they have a good game and they get the clean sheets and they've done well in that game, they get additional points from having better ratings as well. So it's not all about goals for defenders.
But you get a goal, that's 5 extra points as well. So
it is.
Clean sheet and a goal. Wow.
Steve, who are your 2 central defenders?
Well, unlike you two, I ain't gone for one-trick ponies who are just going to get your points for clean sheets. I wanted my I wanted my defence to have a little bit to their bows. You know, I wanted them to play for decent sides who would get clean sheets. I wanted them to make assists.
I'm so glad I'm sitting down. You're talking about player of the year. Player of the year in Ruben Diaz, yeah? Yeah. Ruben Diaz, yeah? Yeah, I say it better. Ruben Diaz. Yeah? Player of the year, yeah? Virgil van Dijk. Some people say signing of the century. I don't know what more I could do here. Thank you very much.
Van Dijk, you're too soon putting him in. You got to let him get back in.
They said that about Suarez, and they made the mistake of not picking him then.
You can
Twice
take
he
him
done it.
after week 1 or 2. Let him
get
in there, embed himself first.
He's had a year rest.
Yeah, and he's coming back to some real hard work, and his leg's not going to handle it straight away. Yeah, so now you're going to have him in and going to have to make one sub when you don't want to.
Yeah.
You're going to lose that one sub when someone gets injured and you need to make that 3rd sub and you've made it on Van Dijk because he's injured for the rest of the month. What are you going to do?
No. You're playing mind games. This is what don't listen to people. Professional footballers to get to where they got to, they had to be able to play mind games. Yeah, they do it. Doesn't work on me. I'm cold in there. Yeah, I can switch it off.
All right, that's up to you.
Anyway,
team. I'm happy anyway. I'm happy he's in your team anyway. So all good.
Carry on.
Anyway, I won't repeat what I just said because I know it's embedded in your heads already. So
it started something.
My two in the middle. One plays for Everton. He takes their penalties. He's their assist maker. He probably is
Lucas Dean,
the best left back in the Premier League, and he should be, no disrespect to this club, at another club.
What, Luke Shaw?
And that is
Luke Shaw.
You don't play for Everton.
Lucas Dean.
And that is, you said it, Kieran. Lucas Dean is in my team.
Yeah, I know he's quality.
He scores goals. He's in a decent team, so he'll get a few assists. But I'm not worried about the assists, the clean sheets with Lucas Dean, because he'll make assists.
Because he's playing for Everton. Of course, you're not worried about a clean sheet.
He'll get penalties.
Of course, you're not worried about a clean sheet because he's playing for Everton.
And do you know why? No, you just took. I'm just going to say, who's their manager this season?
Yeah, I know. Rafa Benitez, a little bit different, isn't it?
One of the best defensive managers on the planet.
So no assists this time.
Lucas Dean. No, we'll get.
To be fair, I had Calvert-Lewin in my team and took him out because they've got Southampton, they've got Leeds, they've got Brighton, and they've got Brentford. No, not Brentford. Sorry. Who's the other team? Who's the fourth team? Burnley. So they've got a nice run.
Leeds? There's a nice run. Play against Leeds and try and keep a clean sheet.
He's on fire.
Of the four teams I said, you pick one.
Lucas Dean's on fire in pre-season.
Have you not got him at left back?
I don't put money.
Is he not your left back?
I
don't matter.
No left backs. No left backs.
Don't matter.
Oh, okay.
No left backs in my team.
Is it Lucas Dean left back? No, Lucas Dean.
Yeah. You just pick anyone though.
All right, he's in your centre back spot. That's cool.
This is all about fantasy football, and that's all thrown out the window. That is.
Yeah. You just pick the players who you think you can do the job, so that's fine, no problem.
So Lucas Dean goes in for me as one of my defenders. The second one, massive surprise last season. Just sort of come out of nowhere. Got put in this position. Again, plays for a club. They're not going to let many goals in. You've already said one player who plays for this club. I know, Kieran, you love this player, and that is Cancelo of Manchester City. He gets assists. He scores goals. He'll get clean sheets, just the same as Lucas Dean. They've got a load of stuff to their bows, and that's what I want in my defence for my fantasy football, to rack up them points. Give me them points. Just rack them up. I can see them racking up already.
I think Cancelo should score more goals this season. It surprised me that he didn't score as many because he's so attacking. I thought he would have scored more. So maybe after the season that he had last season, I think we should see him score more goals. So I mean, he's one of the most expensive defenders on there. So
he is.
It's
not a bad shout out.
So Alisson, Dignan, Cancelo so far as my first three.
All right. So for my other two positions, I have gone for this man here. Big risk, but at 2 million, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I know.
First games consist of Burnley, consist of Watford, Everton, and Brentford, and that is Tariq Lamptey.
Oh, I'm going to go for him. I was going to do him.
At 2 million, I think it's an absolute steal. Their first 4 games are not easy because this is Brighton. However, Brighton ain't a bad team. And Tariq Lamptey is a very attacking fullback, and he could get something out of those games. At 2 million, I could not resist. My other player is, to be fair, I could probably change him for a Cancelo because I've got that change now. But I've gone for Pereira of Leicester. Very good fullback, very attacking, gets down the wing a lot. And yeah, that's my other fullback. Go on, Nathan.
The only problem is you get their friend. I was looking at Lamptey, yeah, but you've got a few like injuries just coming back from injuries there, mate. You know, they could get the old Emmys in the first game.
You lot, all I'm hearing is coulders, wouldas, maybes. Huh?
I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. It's like you've not done the Johnson Dream Team ever in your lives. I don't know. I don't get it.
Come on.
You're picking players from loads of different teams, hoping that they're all going to get clean sheets. It's not going to happen.
Nah.
It's not going to happen.
So far, yeah. No, my team's
not going to happen.
No. You're trying. No. But my whole team consists of 4 teams.
No worries. That's
4 teams.
That's great. What's the chances of you putting money
4
on
teams?
All them 4 teams throughout the whole season to all get clean sheet in the same weekend?
Well, considering if one of my teams gets a clean sheet, 3 of those players gets a clean sheet. If the other team gets a clean sheet, another 2 players gets a clean sheet. So it's not bad. It's not bad.
All right,
it's not bad. And the clean sheets I'm talking about, 3 of those teams are in the top 4 this season.
Lamptey.
Is that how you're gonna? That's you're dwelling on Lamptey?
You know where Brighton came last season?
Up game by game. Yeah.
Let's have
Brighton,
a think about it.
Burnley, first game. Second game, Watford. Third game, Everton. Fourth game, Brentford. We could do this all day.
And I could put this on. They no longer have Ben White.
Oh no! They didn't have Ben White the season before.
I don't know. What do I know?
What do you know? What do you know?
Come on, Nathan.
Right, shall I tell you who I went for?
Yeah,
this best be good. Otherwise, you're getting trolled.
I went for a Man City, Man United combo. So I've already gone for Ruben Diaz and Maguire. I've gone for Shaw and Stones.
You best hope Man United do well this season.
They already did well last season. Got clean sheets.
All your eggs in one basket there.
Yeah. Why? Because they'll be top of the league and they'll be all their eggs in one basket.
See, this is the problem with Man United fans. This is the problem with Man United fans.
One week where they let goals in. Nothing.
Okay. Should we go to Man United's first few fixtures of last season?
How many games do they lose games?
Let's go to Man United's first few games of last season. You'd have been sweating. You'd have been sitting there, Sun Dream Team at midnight, chopping and changing all over the place, not knowing who to pick because Man United got dumped on by Tottenham 5-1 or 6-1 or whatever it is. First and second game. You'd have been sweating.
You're right.
Sweating.
You're right. No, but John Stones and Diaz, they're going to keep clean sheets for fun, and they're going to score goals at the back from the back there. Stones comes up with some goals, and so does Diaz. And I think Maguire's going to do well. Shaw's going to do well this year because we've got a much more settled defence, and that's why I'm going with them. I think that they're going to.
Diaz is there.
Than anyone else in the league. Anyone else in the league, I don't think you can say they're going to get more clean sheets than them. Apart from Liverpool, maybe if Van Dijk can come back to his levels, and Gomez is also there fit. So let's see if.
Don't forget they've got Ibrahim Konate as well now.
Oh yeah. Oh my god! Nah, but still, they're my
do you want to change your goalkeepers now? Because I can feel you wanting a different goalkeeper now. You know.
Get out of it! Get out of it! Let the Konate call out, sink in first. We ain't changing our goalkeepers. Who have you got? Because we've got like so many different defenders right now. Like, Who have you got, Steve? This could be the game changer.
Right. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the two that I was going to put in. One was Kieran Tierney, but like I can't.
Just slap yourself.
I can't risk a player getting injured after that.
He's made of eggshells. I love Kieran Tierney, but he's.
I love Kieran Tierney. I love him, but I had him down. I had him down when I first put my very first team down, and I thought, right, this is it. And I had Kieran Tierney in it. But I just thought, you're just going to get injured. You just after 20 minutes in the first game, you're going off.
Yeah.
And so I thought, no, I can't have it. So I changed him. The other one was going to be Ben Chilwell, right? Because he's attacking back. He comes up with the goals, plays for Chelsea. Can see them getting mega clean sheets next season. But I didn't go for him. In the end, the two I did go for, both rampaging right backs and left backs. They're both left backs. And one's Luke Shaw. I think he's just going to carry on what he did at Man United. And the other one, no one's mentioned yet, but this guy is the king of the assists when it comes to being a left back, and that's Robinson. And he goes in my team. So I've got Shaw, Digney, Cancelo, and Robbo, and I can just see these points just flying in.
All right, now we've got to make a decision because we've picked like 6 different between us. The only one that's got 2 picks is Ruben Diaz.
Sure.
Oh no, did you pick Shaw? So Shaw gets in then. So Shaw gets in. 4 million. That's a decent price as well. Rate that. Luke Shaw gets in. Let's show the world this. Here we go. So Luke Shaw's in. Ruben Diaz is in. Who gets the other spots?
Who's willing to change them? Who's willing to change them?
I'm not changing my mind on mine. But on this, I'm more than happy to change. But Cancelo's an extra is more money. Who was the other ones people went for? Andy Robertson. Robertson is 4 million.
Digney's got to be a good shot.
I don't mind Robertson because I think he'll be. I think they're playing Liverpool, playing some really.
They've got Norwich the first game, and
Norwich,
Liverpool's record against Norwich is ridiculously good.
Norwich, Burnley, then Chelsea in the first month. So Burnley game's going to be a tight one, as you always do. But again, it might not be that tight because at the start of the season it might be all weak. I think a lot of teams are going to be pretty weak this start of the season. This is the other thing. I got to take into account that the players are just coming back now. They got 1 week pre-season. They're going to be absolutely whack, Man United players especially.
Oh, great. You got half your team's Man United.
Yeah, I'm going to take Maguire out, mate. He's I'm going to bring him in after a month when he's fit.
He's a good player, Maguire, but he ain't going to really do a lot, is he? He ain't going to get assists, and he might get.
He picked up a lot of points last year. I've got to give it to him. He did do really well. So that's what I'm going off as well, because that's what you have to go off, don't you?
I'm surprised they've not shown us last year's points. The other ones do. They usually show. I would have thought there was nothing.
Trying to make it harder.
Nothing on last year's points. Lucas Dean's 3 million.
Well, come on.
We've got four.
I'd go Cancelo. I'd go with Cancelo.
So you want to go for the more expensive defender?
What's he cost?
No, the thing is, he's 5 million.
5 mil.
Come on.
Like you're talking about Van Dijk.
No, we have to go for a 4 million defender here.
What about 3 million one?
Andy Robertson, then, isn't it? It's got to be.
He's in.
I'm not convinced you
Robertson,
with Digney, am I?
Diaz and who are you thinking then? Who's your back?
Lucas Dean.
I think 3 million. The Digney.
What do you think about this
still?
Then? Konate.
Do not say.
Get Konate in there.
No,
is he going to start?
Well, why not? Who else is fit that's going to play? He's going to play. I think he's going to play. You know what? I'm going to get him in there. On mine, anyway. He's getting in there because he's going to play.
3.5.
Yeah, and it's going to give us more money for up front. I think it's a good idea. He's not a lot of money. He's been a good defender, and them other boys who are coming back from fitness, they're not going to play week in, week out. That's for sure.
Yeah, but what's he got to his game? What's he got? Has he got more to his game than say
a good defender
or
playing with Van Dijk, Virgil?
Yeah, no.
If he plays with Virgil and Virgil's back to what he is, that back four is watertight. They ain't going to let goals in, and they're going to score for fun. Canute picks up 5 points for fun. 7 when he gets to 7, he's going to pick up another points. He's going to kill it if that's.
You get Champions League points.
Why is
you get Champions League points?
Champions League everything.
Yeah, you get Champions League points. Well. Yeah.
More games you play. That's more games. You've got to put players that play more games as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Mine's right up the window.
So that's another thing that you got to think about. And your players sitting there, fun, and our players are playing on the pitch.
I'm just trying to think. Where's the point system?
I'm going to have to do a little bit of a change around here because of the Champions League thing now, I think.
All right. Let's go for him for now. This is going to always be changed. All right. We're now into midfielders.
Who's in?
So far, we've got Ruben Diaz, Luke Shaw, Andrew Robertson, and Ibrahim Konate. I mean, that's not bad. And Ederson in goal. It's a solid back five. All right. Central midfielders. Now, the fact that Nathan's now turned around and saying Man United are going to be absolutely packed for the first month is worrying me now because that's my midfield. I'm done for. All right, I'm going to say my midfield three, is Bruno Fernandes. I mean, I can't have a fantasy team without Bruno Fernandes. I think he's been picked by 60% of the population, which says it all. And if you ain't got him, you best have the other people that's in that everyone else has picked, because otherwise, if he scores and you fall behind, you ain't catching up. So it just makes sense. You pick him, all right? Jadon Sancho at 4.5 million seems like an absolute steal to me. And I feel like they're banking on the fact that he could do it in the Bundesliga, but he might not be able to do it in the Premier League. But 4.5 mil is a steal. And I've gone for Nicolas Pepe as my other one. He had a good end to the season last season. I've watched him in pre-season so far this season, and he looks sharp. One of very few Arsenal players that does look sharp, but he looks really sharp. He scored I think he scored 4 goals, maybe even 5 goals in pre-season so far. And that is my midfield three. Nathan, who you got?
I can't argue with that.
Who you got?
Well done.
Get out of it. Get out of it. No way. You got exactly the same. What the odds in that? What made you pick them three then?
Bruno scores goals for fun. So he's going to get you 25 to 30 goals in a season. So you can never leave him out of the team. Anytime United, who's going to be the first scorer, you know it's got to be him. Sancho, he's second top assist in the Bundesliga, scored, 15 plus goals. You can't not put him in with the price he's at, and the fact that Rashford is injured as well. It means he's definitely going to be playing much more games than you expect. And I just think you'll just slot right in, and you'll get chances and you'll score goals. So why not? Let's see how he gets on. And then when it comes to Pepe, he's got himself relaxed now in this team. I really liked him. I've always liked him. When everyone was like, "Oh, it's not this, he's not," I was like, "Please let him come United and go on fill in that right spot." He has got some pace. He has got pace to burn and skills. One player, Virgil van Dijk, he was putting him on toast when the first times when they were playing when you had Dracula as your manager as well. So that was really, really. I used to love watching Pepe run it. It was great, man. It was great. And I like him. He ended the season really, really well. He's had a nice rest. He's come back. He's fully fit. I think he'll be one of your main boys off the left and Saka on the right, whatever it is. He'll kill it for you guys this year.
Yeah, I agree. Pepe Pepe looks sharp. It does seem like he's settled. Even if I'm a bit of a geek for these things, I even look at how they look outside of football. Even just the little things outside of football, he looks like he's settled. He looks. I feel like he's going to have a big season this season, Nicolas Pepe. I just hope that Arsenal can back it up. Otherwise, he'll be gone. Steve, who have you gone for?
Right. So we've got six players left. The last player I'm struggling with a little bit. But one thing that's come to mind when I picked my last 6 players was penalty takers. Penalty takers.
All right.
If you can get someone in your side who also takes the penalties, then you will get more points. Pepe, I was waiting for you to say he takes penalties as well. So that was why he was going to be a good shout. The 3 players that I've got are all penalty takers in my midfield. The first one, you've already said, he's got to go in. He's the penalty taker. He's the assist maker. He's the goal scorer. He's Bruno Fernandes. He has to go in
all day.
The second one, again, I just repeat what I just said. He scores goals. He's the assist taker. He's the penalty taker, and his name's is Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay.
I did have him. I took him out.
Yeah, but like
start of the season, I got to take
6 million. when you pick someone like Bruno Fernandes, for me, usually how it works for me in fantasy football is if I pick the most expensive midfielder, it's very hard to get that other second most expensive midfielder in there. But I mean, you managed to do that clearly.
Yeah, because my forwards are a little bit. are not great. Are not
experimental.
Exactly, and because I like that. I like that. You know me, didn't you?
You ain't getting no points this year.
We've all been there. We've all tried different never works. I've found that out.
Not in this.
And also, you put so much hard work into picking different.
Now my third,
your own team does not work either.
So Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne, they've both got everything. They've both got everything. They're dream team gold.
Yeah.
They have to be in.
Yeah.
Now, as far as my other one player, I looked here and I see. I'm still thinking now which one I'm going to say. the first one.
Have you even pressed confirm yet on your dream team?
Yeah, I have, isn't it? But you don't. Till the end of the season, you can change it. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to change it. But I was thinking of Emil Smith Rowe. 2.5 million. Where's that? 2.5 million. This could be as a risk. Could be his breakthrough season. Could be his breakthrough season. Come on, 2.5 million.
Well, all I want to say is, Nicolas Pepe, got 16 goal contributions last season. I think Emil Smith Rowe only got about 4.
Yeah,
that's the risk.
5 million, yeah. I'm risking thinking Il's going to go this season and smash it. Yeah, we're putting a lot of faith. Arsenal putting a lot of faith in him. But
we all know where Arsenal are. In the bin, mate. Oh, it's my own club, but it hurts to say.
Steve, you don't get points for bringing up a player out of nowhere. This player.
I tell you what, though, there's players like last season who you would not think have gone up there that are at the top. So
but there's always one.
Chance.
There's always one or two.
Yeah, that's a lucky punt, innit?
Nah. If any, Dominic Calvert-Lewin last season.
Yeah,
that was one of them.
Yeah, but he went up there as the top scorers on the points.
Oh, I think he was one of them.
Would you have thought Ruben Diaz would have been up there?
Not sure about that one, but that. He's a big player going into.
I mean,
So
I mean, he still cost 60 million.
Here's a high chance thinking he'd be up there. To be fair,
This is an Ivan Toney who, from everything Steve is saying, Steve has clearly picked Ivan Toney.
No way. No.
100% as. 100% as. 100% as. Steve is this whole.
No doubt.
This whole conversation, yeah, is Steve gearing up to say, I picked the championships top goal scorer, and he's going to shout it as well.
Yeah, I spent 30 million on my team. 30 million.
It's not far off that.
What?
Steve's got about 15 million left in the bank.
You can't take it home, Steve.
Come on, yeah. Come on, who have you got in that first spot?
So we've had this conversation. I'm not even putting Smith Rowe in. You know.
So what was all that then?
Well, you interrupted me.
There's a time limit on the show. I don't want everyone you haven't picked. There's about 450 Premier League players.
We've got 15 minutes here.
I said 4 words. I was thinking about putting Smith Rowe in, and then that was it. You was all laughing your head off.
All right,
anyway,
let's go.
Look, you're gonna do the same for this one. The one
Oh God, here we go. This is good.
But
Comment section. Let us know what you think.
He is their assist maker. He is their penalty taker. He was their player of the year last season. Right? It don't matter where they're going to finish. They're a middle of the road side, but every top club in the country wants this guy. He plays on the right for this side, and again, he's like the poor man's De Bruyne and Fernandes, but he does the same thing. And he is going in. Well, he ain't going in. I know he ain't going in. He's just in my team. And that's Rafinha. And he's for 3 million.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Does,
That's not bad. Look, if we pull up Rafinha's stats last season, I think he had a good season. And that is even going to be at Leeds. I mean, I know Liverpool want him. There's a lot of links. We'll change this into a fantasy football stroke transfer special. It sounds like, but yeah, Liverpool are linked with him.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought about like that he's Liverpool linked. Where's he gone?
And look. Come on, let's be fair. He got 6 goals. He got 6 goals and 9 assists last season as well. So,
come on.
Do you know what? But however, 6 goals and 9 assists. Yeah, not bad. But you didn't pick Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I did.
He did.
One.
Oh, you did. All right, good.
You know what?
Right.
You know what, Steve?
All right.
Let's all jokes aside. If you're going to pick Bruno and you're going to pick De Bruyne, you can't actually pick a big time player with him as well, because otherwise.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
So to be honest, getting him in is a really good. It's a good addition. I like that.
Yeah, I think what it is.
He's their main man. He's their main man.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad shout. It's a solid midfield. In fact, it's a very good midfield.
Yeah,
but it was the talk of Elmer Smith Rowe in between that threw everyone off.
Yeah, that was.
There wasn't much talk.
Threw everyone off. That's enough. That's enough.
I said 4 words, and 3 of them were Emil Smith Rowe.
Right. So who we got? Who can we get in there then? Who's going in? Because...
So far we've got Pepe and Fernandes because they've had the 2 picks.
Yeah.
Or 3 picks for Fernandes and 2 picks for Pepe. So we've got 20 million budget left.
Both of us got Sancho.
Have we?
Yeah.
Did you pick Sancho as well then?
Yeah.
All right. So James and Sancho gets the pick.
I think we should go with what YNOT says. What's he say? Oh, he says Rafinha.
Oh, no, all he said is respect. He also said Ward-Prowse. I'm thinking, look, this is what he also said.
Oh my!
This is what he also said. Ward-Prowse.
That's a good shout.
He also said Tillemans.
Good
he also
player.
said Tillemans.
Not goal scorer for fun.
Gundogan is not a bad shout.
Oh,
I bet Gundogan's actually quite cheap because he's underrated when it comes to he takes penalties, does he not? And he also gets assists.
How much is he, by the way? Is he the same price as Pepe? Because he could be worth a shout. Throwing him in there instead.
We just want an Arsenal player in. Don't worry about that.
Nah. We don't, Steve. We don't want to come back and say we fought for the Arsenal player to be in there, and then it bites us in the backside.
Reality is they can come in during the season anyway. It's the thing is we have to.
Gundogan's 4.5, so Pepe's cheaper, and I think Pepe will get more assists and goals than Gundogan. He stays in.
So you say about you think I've got Ivan Toney, right? But we'll see. But with my Fernandes and Bruyne in the midfield, there, I had to sort my forwards out a certain way.
Okay,
they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
They got goals.
All right. So I mean that's what they're there for.
Yeah,
so let's go. Let's go. She works hard. Love that one. Okay, my one. It goes back to the early fixtures. Very important.
Yeah.
Burnley.
The early 50s then.
Norwich. Chelsea, bit of a sticky one. And then finishing off on Leeds there. Open game. Last season ended 4-3, I think it was. Mohamed Salah. Yeah. I can't not have Mohamed Salah in the team. Just because he's one of the top goal scorers every season.
Yeah.
And I think did he finish off on joint top goal scorer? I know it was Vardy and Kane, but I think it was a couple of goals behind. So I can't not pick Salah. 6 million.
Is he going to do it again though? Another season? I don't know.
I think they said that every season. I'm pretty sure they said that every season. Will he do it again?
Until otherwise, I'm going to pick him.
Yeah.
Not Salah.
My other one. Again, because of fixtures, I went for. It's a risk. It's a big risk for me, but I went for Mane as well. I've gone for Salah and Mane up top because the games they've got, and I just see them scoring goals. And my other striker that I've gone for, all I can think about is Nathan when we was picking the team of the year, and he said, "If you pick this guy," and I picked him. I've gone for Ollie Watkins, because Aston Villa. Because Aston Villa have got a half decent run at the start of the season, so they've got Watford in their first game. Who have they got?
Nathan knows all this because he's like the expert of
Brentford in their second game, and his old team. Yes, they've got Chelsea in their third, but again, I think they've got a decent game in their fourth fixture. But they've got a nice run in their first 4 games, Aston Villa. So I went for their goal scorer, and that's Ollie Watkins. He had a decent start to the season last season. Ollie Watkins, Mohamed Salah, and Sadio Mane.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. That's fine anyway. It's always going to be a bit different than mine, isn't it? So reality is I'm happy.
Better.
You've got the big boys in there because I've got the big boys in there. Because
all right, so
in there.
who
is in there?
Mane Salah
is in there.
Salah and Mane get the shout.
100%.
Steve is hurting.
A week don't go by without.
I swear, I didn't sync this up. Oh, nah.
What's this? Liverpool, this team or what?
Nah. Do you know what? I just looked and I've got 1.5 million. I could actually swap this person out, but I'm not going to because of the fixtures. The fixtures.
Exactly.
The fixtures.
Right. This player, my third player, the reason why he's in there is because they've got Wolves who are not so sharp anymore, no longer got Espirito, and West Ham, they're not bad, obviously, but they can be got at. And Norwich, who can be got at. That's their first 3 games. The guy was top scorer last year. Vardy! Get yourself in there!
4 mil. I just seen that. I just seen that.
Be in there.
I just saw that.
3 games of the season. Come on.
It's not bad.
They've just bought. Look, I was going to put in 2.5. He hasn't gone in. Right, because I put someone else in. But I was going to put in Vardy's replacement for next season. So, I don't know about...
Go on.
And that was 2.5 million Patson Daka. 2.5 million for Patson Daka. He was on fire.
You're having a laugh, lad.
Is he playing?
Yeah. He scored a goal. Scored his first goal.
Vardy has got to
Over
be the
Vardy.
main man.
Over Vardy.
Jackson gets if he gets one of his injuries, which is a bit little. As you see, you used to keep picking people who's going to get Emmys.
We're soothsayers now. We can read the future.
Shall I get hammy?
We've got crystal balls.
And did Vardy get a hammy? I thought they got...
No.
In the league for the last 4 years.
I tell you what. So far this season, Leicester 0-0 against Burton. They lost 1-0 against Wickham. And they drew 3-0 against Leicester. I'm taking out Pereira. I'm worried now.
Exactly.
They're not having a terrible pre-season.
He didn't play, I don't think, did he? Did he play?
Did he score against QPR?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah,
No, Daka scored against QPR.
Must have been against QPR.
Who's your free, Steve? Let's see what you got.
Well, it don't matter now, does it?
Well, it depends if you picked all no names.
Yeah. If you pick Brentford's third choice striker because he's had a good pre-season, then he's not getting in the team.
All right. The first one. All right. He was the Championship's leading goal.
I knew it.
He's a joker. Wow. Dominic Calvert-Lewandowski.
2.5 million. He takes the penalties. He scores the goals.
Are they even going to get in the penalty area?
I know they might. No, he'll score goals. He'll score goals. You know, look at
what?
Look
5,
at,
7.
Look at Pukey for Norwich. Yeah, he was right at the top. Right at the top, he was.
Yeah, but they blow out.
Look at him.
They run out of steam.
Yeah, but he was still up there in the 100s or 200s, close to the top with points because he just smashed it for Norwich. It don't matter. They could lose 4-5, 5-2 as long as he gets a goal. An assist.
Nah, it's not going to happen. He's not going to beat Vardy, that's for sure. He's not going to beat Mane or Salah. So, for me,
he's not even got a picture on his kit. Like that's that. I'm not even joking. Shut up! Look at that. The disgrace. Look at that. He's been there a season. They're not even giving him the dignity of giving him a kit.
Wow.
Not even the kit man rates him, but I do. I do.
You know what?
He's a good player.
He's a good player. I was only joking. He's a good player.
I'm ashamed to say that was the only thing that was thinking about me not picking him, that he didn't have a kit.
I can't believe he ain't got a kit. Come on, he's the Championship's top goal scorer. He's a good player. He's going to score goals next season, but he's not coming in my team. He's not going in my team. But he will score goals. He will score goals next season. I do think he will. And I think he might even hit double figures because I just don't. He's a very different kind of striker, and those strikers that come through the leagues, they're a bit wily. Sometimes they're a bit smarter.
Who's your other two, Steve? What you got?
My other two.
Don't say Bamford.
Nah. This player, he's going to have to take over the mantle as the top player in this side. It looks like, when the season starts. He's taken penalties. So again, I know I keep going on about penalties, but give penalties, you get more points, and that is Tottenham Hotspur's son. He goes in every Premier team. He always gets points. He's always up there at the top.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
those games are hard.
If Kane moves on, then he'll get even more points for Spurs.
He was in my starting team, by the way, but until I looked at the starting lineup, then the starting games, and I thought, you know what, let's get him out.
Yeah,
that's exactly who I was talking about, saying I could change this person for Ollie Watkins, but I can't. Not with. I think who they got in the first few games. I think they got Chelsea, Man City
as well. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen,
Man City. I mean, they got Wolves in the second game, so that's not too bad. Watford. To be fair. And who else they got in the fourth game? Crystal Palace. So it's not a bad run there, actually, to be fair. Not a bad run.
As well.
Yeah.
But we've only got 4 million left, so so it doesn't even matter. We've got 4 million left. So Vardy can go in. Go on. It's the final one.
My final one Love this player. Absolutely love him.
Cavani.
He's going to score goals. He'll score goals in Europe. He'll score goals in the Premiership. Score headers, left foots, right foots.
Cavani.
They tried to take that number 7 shirt off of him. he wouldn't have it. This player came in and said, I wanted the number 7 shirt. They said, no, you can't take it off the king. That's the king's shirt. And that's Edison Cavani.
We can't even add it from Cavani. I mean, is it 3, maximum 3 per team?
No, as many as you want.
Oh, is it? Feel sick.
Cavani.
Comment section. Comment section. Comment section. Comment section, please. Can we hear a shout, please? Because Edison Cavani's only got 1 vote. Edison Cavani's only got 1 vote. No, he hasn't.
He's got 2 now.
That wasn't your call.
He's got 2. He's got 2.
And he's going to play every Champions League game.
You're right.
He's going to whack in the goals because he is the Champions League king. He ain't scared of nobody. He will rough up everybody next season. And do you know why? He's going to start because he's been given that number 7 shirt, that famous Manchester United number 7 shirt that Jadon Sancho wanted. But they said, no, you're not having him because the king.
Because you could have it next season because he'd be retiring or be going to play for what's it called in Uruguay next season. That's why.
Get him in.
All right, you got Edison Cavani in there. All right. So this is the team. We can officially press confirm on this team. We'll get into that in a bit.
Cavani, the big man.
All right, let's have a look.
You don't know my team anyway. My team's different. Nothing like this team we've just made here. That's fine. So this is like COVID United. You see that the code.
Let's have a look. So before we end the show, the final team is right. It's a decent team to be fair. There's no complaints. Edison in goal of Man City, Ruben Diaz, Ibrahima Konate, Andrew Robertson, Luke Shaw in midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Nicolas Pepe and Jadon Sancho. Up top, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Edison Cavani. Not a bad team. That's a solid team. That's a solid team.
Full of reds.
It is full of reds.
Full of reds, yeah.
It's making me itch. Too many.
I don't know how Konate got in there. No one even picked him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we did. We decided we could put him in because there's no one else we could put in. How much millions have we used?
All of it.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, we didn't have any change.
Yeah. What did your team? What do your teams come to?
Mine came to 49 mil.
Mine came to 48.5.
Mine was 46.5.
So you can change your striker.
He can do whatever he wants. He can pick anyone.
You've got 4 million. So you've got 8 million for a striker.
8 million. That's 8 million. Well, yeah.
He can buy anyone he wants.
You can buy any striker you want in that team.
Yeah.
What you got?
But you still chose
Dream Team. If you don't pick the first 4, you don't win.
You're still gonna stick with them though, ain't you? Because you're hoping that you can prove us wrong, and you can pick 2 championship strikers and win this league.
No chance.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
No chance.
You'll be happy scrambling like after week 2.
Absolutely no chance.
I'm an Arsenal fan, right? But if Tony's taking a penalty, I'm going. Go on, bury it.
Wow. We know where his loyalty lies, and that's with winning. And I rate that. I rate that competitive edge. Thank you very much, people.
I wanted different. See, I wanted a bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've been there before, Steve. I've been there before. When you pick the same team as everyone else, yeah, or you pick such a similar team to everyone else, you think, oh, if I would have just picked him, I would just have him. But I've had that team where I picked a different team, and I ended up bottom. Different, doesn't win. The reason why different doesn't win is because there's not that many in that bracket of the top players. So if you're not in that bracket, then where are you? Exactly.
Yeah.
There you are. There you are. But that was fun. People, comment section, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I know we've got a few more live watchers as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't be shy. These shows will only be going on YouTube. Managed to get hooked up to my page, so just to say hello to people. But yeah, this is only going on YouTube, people. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe on that. KS1 TV, big changes happening, loads of new stuff coming in, loads of new shows. Comment section, you've been very lively tonight. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much for joining us. The regulars, a couple of new faces in there. I definitely saw Garth Pepe. What a waste of a spot. If I could ban you, I would, but I don't know the button yet. Bringing another midfielder. No. 4-3-3. 4-3-3. It's got to be 4-3-3. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight, Nathan. I don't know whether you're stunned because of the team or your picture's frozen. I'm going to say you're stunned by the comment about Nicolas Pepe. Thanks for joining us tonight, Steve.
Cheers, Kieran. Really enjoyed tonight.
All right. And